Andre, I've known you for almost 3 years now. Probably spent more time with you than with my own kids. You're one of my best runners, hands down. If there's anyone on this team that's got what it takes to be a winner, it's you. This isn't about some little high school race. It's about your future. Son, you have a gift. A God-given gift. Don't waste it. Listen to your heart. Be what you know you can be. A winner.
Sure thing, Coach.
All right, go on home and get some rest. And Andre, try not to hurt yourself this time, partner.
So, Andre, is the coach still working you very hard?
Oh, yeah. But we never win otherwise.
Winning means a lot to you, doesn't it?
The rush across the finish line? Winning the trophy? I guess it's hard to explain.
Ah, the finishing touch. Willkommen. Welcome. Andre, do you remember how I told you that I used to swim? I haven't looked at these for years. Ah, here it is.
Brother Flexick, is that you?
Not bad, is it? I loved swimming. My dream was to swim in the Olympics, and my coaches told me I had the talent.
So why didn't you?
My goal seemed right within my grasp. Then one day...
The witnesses.
I loved what I was learning. I knew it was the truth. At first, I tried very hard to be dedicated to Jehovah as well as to my sport.
Were you able to?
I missed many meetings. I realized the truthfulness of Jesus' word. You cannot slave for two masters. So, I took a stand for Jehovah and resigned from my swim team. It was a good thing that I did.
Why is that?
Andre, the world went to war. The Olympics were cancelled. Many of my former teammates joined Hitler's army. I shudder to think that I might have joined them.
No way you would have done that, Brother Fleissig.
Millions did put faith in Hitler's promises. But only because I was active in the truth, I was not deceived. Like so many of our brothers, I was arrested and thrown into the concentration camp. Many of our brothers lost their lives. It was only with Jehovah's help I endured. But in spite of everything, I was happy.
Happy? How could you be happy?
Happiness does not come from possession of worldly success. Happiness comes from knowing you are pleasing Jehovah. In the camp, we had the opportunity to prove our love for Jehovah, and we learned to trust Him absolutely. That made us happy. Let me show you something. In the camp, I had these. When I was your age, I wanted many things. Fame, money, how do you call it? The good life? In the camp, that meant nothing. But this bowl meant something. With it, I could eat and live. Ever so often, I take it out as a reminder.
A reminder of what?
That when we put Jehovah first, we don't need many material things. All we really need is our spoon and bowl. After I was released from the camp, I decided to serve Jehovah in the full-time service. Eventually, I married my dear wife, Gisela. We had a wonderful life together in Jehovah's service. Together, we served as pioneers, then in the circuit work, and in raising our daughter Joy. Andre, do you see all these people with my wife and myself?
Yeah, who are they?
These are just some of the people we helped come into the truth. No trophy could have brought me so much joy.
But what if the war hadn't come, Brother Fleissig? Do you think you might have regretted giving up your dreams?
Dad, I'll be right in with your medicine.
Okay, darling. Andre, when you get home, look up Philippians chapter 3, verse 8. I think that will answer your question.
Why, for that matter, I do indeed also consider all things to be loss, on account of the excelling value of the knowledge of Christ Jesus my Lord. On account of him I have taken the loss of all things, and I consider them as a lot of refuse. Grandmom, what do you think Brother Fleissig meant?
Well, the Apostle Paul said he'd taken the loss of all things. What do you think he meant?
All the things he gave up.
Right. Paul was a well-educated man. He could have become rich and famous. But once he learned the truth about the Christ, he gave all that up. Read the last part of that verse again.
And I consider them as a lot of refuse. Refuse like garbage.
So, Paul realized that in the long run, all the things he gave up were nothing but garbage. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Grandmom, is it wrong for me to want to become a track star?
Is it wrong? It comes down to the price you're willing to pay.
What do you mean?
Remember how Satan offered Jesus all the kingdoms of the world? What did Satan want in return?
He wanted Jesus to worship him.
If you want to be a star in Satan's world, don't you think he's going to want something from you?
We have that passed down or what?
Poetry in motion, my man. That trophy's in the bag. I'll just have to run a little bit faster to make up for your lost time.
What? I can whip you any day.
In your dreams.
Ooh, Team Anchorman, Coach's pet, big star. I'll take you any day. Here to the other end of the line.
Nah, Berto.
That's what I thought.
Come on, we just showered now?
No, I understand. Now I want to get whipped in front of these girls. Not good for your rep.
Roberto,
What?
go.
Are you okay?
Coach is gonna kill me.
This ain't good. Come on. Let's see if I can get you up. Jay, maybe you tore something, man. Probably same as last time.
Hey, man, this ain't funny. How am I gonna run tomorrow? I can't believe this.
Stay calm. Stay calm. You just need a shot. You know painkillers. The pros use it all the time.
Nah, man, forget it. If anyone found out the coach would get in trouble.
The school don't have to know. Nobody does. I know just what you need.
Nah, man, I don't know about that. Man, no, Berto, forget it.
Look, man. Do you really want to watch another meet from the sidelines? Huh? Besides, without you, our team is sunk. I'm sunk. Now ain't the time to get righteous on me, Andre. Bro, come on. You're not breaking no law. Just some dumb rule. Let's go before Coach sees you like this. And trust me, it'll be okay.
This will be the last call for the boys' 100-meter finals. Please report to the starter at the north end of the track.
Dre, I'm trying to tell you, they cannot stop the true blue Wildcat. They tried to, but we did it, bro.
Okay, boys, listen up. Let's gather around.
See, I told you that stuff would work. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
You boys made me proud today. Look at this beauty. You've earned this. Every time a student walks by the trophy case, he's going to see this. Whoa. Have to be careful, though. We can't rest on our laurels and our accomplishments. Next, there's the state championships. And for some of you, it doesn't have to stop there. So what I need is more focus, more commitment, and more dedication. Sure, it'll require some hard work, some sacrifice, but it's worth it, isn't it? Yeah! Question is, are y'all up to the challenge? Yeah! I said, are y'all up to the challenge? Yeah! Who's number one? We're number one! 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 We're number one!
If you want to be a star in Satan's world, don't you think he's going to want something from you?
But I'm just afraid that running is slowing you down spiritually.
No trophy could have brought me so much joy.
Ma? Oh, there you are.
All right, I'll tell him.
I'll be back in a little while. I gotta see Brother Fleissig.
Okay, George. Bye-bye.
Is everything all right? Mom, what's wrong?
Andre, that was Joy. Brother Fleissig, he died this afternoon.
No.
I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
It was a beautiful memorial talk, wasn't it? I just heard everyone's encouragement is strong. Thank you so much for having us. Let us know if there's anything we can do at all. I understand. How are you doing, Andre?
I wish I could see him just one more time. I really needed to talk to him.
I want you to know Dad really cared about you, Andre. And he left this for you. It's something he wanted you to have.
My dear friend Andre, I want you to have this little memento of our times together. I hope that you will always remember the lesson it taught me. I have been sick for some time, and I am afraid that soon this tired heart of mine will stop, and we will not be having our little talks anymore. That makes me very sad. But I do not want you to mourn, Andre. Rejoice that I have run the race to the finish. My young friend, I do not know what you will do with the precious life Jehovah has given you. I can only say that unless you use it to serve Jehovah, you will always feel empty. Use your life to serve Him, and you will have joy and happiness.
Remember, the blessing of Jehovah, that is what makes rich, and He adds no pain with it. I'm confident, Andre, that you will enjoy a wonderful life in Jehovah's service. Your friend eternally, Walter Fleissig.
That is quite a letter, Brother Dempster. How did this affect you?
Well, I began to really think about my future, what I should do with my life. So step by step, I began rearranging my priorities.
Please tell everyone here what that involved.
Well, for starters, I had to quit the track team.
Was that hard for you?
Yes, it was. I loved running, but the pressure to win was very powerful. And I could see that the deeper I got into sports, the more compromises I might have to make. But most importantly, it would interfere with my new spiritual goals.
What kind of spiritual goals did you set?
At first, the basics: personal Bible study, praying, getting to the meetings, all the meetings, and eventually getting baptized. Then my next goal was to enter the full-time ministry. I've been pioneering for 4 years now.
Looking back, Brother Dempster, do you have any regrets over the sacrifices that you have made?
Absolutely not. Just knowing I'm pleasing Jehovah, helping people study the Bible, and encouraging them to set spiritual goals, there's nothing like it, Brother Taylor.
Now, I've been told that another one of your goals will soon be reached. Is that true?
That's right. Last week, I received my invitation to attend the next class of the Ministerial Training School.
Thank you very much, Brother Dempster. And wouldn't we like to thank all of our young pioneers for those encouraging interviews?
I guess you could say I've been blessed. I've had a mother and grandmother who always encouraged me to pursue spiritual goals, and a father who has begun to show an interest in the truth. But Jehovah has also blessed me in another way, with a very special friendship. Brother Fleissig helped me to discover something that changed my life. That I had something to offer Jehovah, more than I realized. Every so often, I wonder what my life would be if I had pursued other things. Would I have more money? Be famous? Maybe. But then I remember the words of a dear old friend. Unless you use your life to serve Jehovah, you will always feel empty. Well, I don't feel empty. I feel fulfilled, happy, with more blessings than I could count. Oh, and I'm still running, but in a different race, the race for life. That's a race I plan to keep on running in. And with Jehovah's help, it's a race I intend to win.